13 gauge. Oh no, it ain't 13 gauge. Oh no, it ain't 13 gauge.
To my city yearly, I see me in it like a mirror near me. The gate invisible like Fear and Siri. 12. Sword swinging, it's a pendulum. Israel yelling, finish you. And we gon' finish it real. Drew, please don't put ish on my name like I'm innocent. Why they acting like they world ending? Cause God visit in the whirlwind. Take a stone and put a curl in it. Gate twinkle with the pearl in it. This is the gated community, ways away from the coonery. Streets paved with the jewelry. I think the slaves did it beautifully. Beatbox through the way with the eulogy. Bonfire light the ting. All hail Christ the King. Verse 8, Micah 3. Israel scattered everywhere like Germany. So how you say it? Dr. Shane. Dogs on the outside. Drink wrath with your mouth wide. Who got the war cry? Israel got the war cry. Eat him a skid mark. More of a wash pot. Him and some hawk spit. Him and some hot snot. I'ma let him get a bowl of the caca. And fold like an omelet. Judah the Asher, the Reuben the Gad. You got no game, you mad. It's only midnight. You can mad.
And that's a problem, ain't it? One chop started, then we all repented. Bold in the spirit like Paul and Pisidia. Romans 9 to finish ya. I pretend to be Paul, and you could be King Agrippa. Esau wanna be grafted with the Jews, but man, I was playing with you. Prophesied from outside, now Ezekiel saw the Lord bring them bones alive. His eyes look like fire, talking Jesus Christ. His feet black, burnt brass, talking darkest night. 12 gates with names written. Who you think he came for? Jacob's name was changed to. Who you think he's saving? I cannot focus on y'all, I gotta focus on y'all. And the 12 tribes. One day you gotta choose sides. You cannot speak black but sleep white. Oh no, you die out eventually. Underwear spy out our liberty. The Bible is full of my history. I'm trying to get all these laws in my memory. Kingdom coming on the way. Any night or any day. All religion gon' fade. Everything about to change. I just wanna see the day. I don't wanna have to die in flames. I don't really wanna die again. I just wanna hear welcome, man. Yeah.
I'm studying every day. I wanna get close to you. You show me how I'm supposed to study all your work. Yeah, I wanna get close to you. You show me how I'm supposed to study all your work. There's a special place that I like to go, but nobody's home to increase my understanding. My daily bread, that amazing. I'm talking about precepts, precept on precept, line upon line, line. Precept on precept, line upon line, line.
Run across things that I never heard. Script's the only place I ever found purpose. I wanna get closer to God. I'm wondering how. Then I found out that it was in my face the whole time. Damn, Esau really wanna be us, man. You know, servants wanna be horsemen. They wanna try by our style, like alligator logo Lacoste be. Learning ain't cost me a damn thing. Cause we all got to study God's words every day. Cause one day our flesh is gonna fade away. Cause we all wanna do our best, try to make it through. And I'm just trying to help you, gonna study too.
There's a special place that I like to go, but nobody's home to increase my understanding. My daily bread, that amazing. I'm talking about precepts, precept on precept, line upon line, line. Precept on precept, line upon line, line.
All right, we live. Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. I'm also Joseph with IUIC Virginia, and welcome to another 4 chapters a day reading. But before we get started, make sure you donate. All right, donate to the Booster Club. Donate. All right, we got a lot of work to do, and every donation helps. All right, so we'll be reading the book of Job, chapter 26 through 29. We're going to get straight into it. This is the book of Job, chapter 26 and verse 1. But Job answered and said, how hast thou helped him that is without power? How savest thou the arm that hath no strength? How hast thou counseled him that hath no wisdom? And how hast thou plentifully declared the thing as it is? To whom hast thou uttered words? And whose spirit came from thee? Dead things are formed from under the waters, and the inhabitants thereof. Hell is naked before him, and destruction hath no covering. He stretcheth out the north over the empty place, and hangeth the earth upon nothing. He bindeth up the waters in his thick clouds, and the cloud is not rent under them. He holdeth back the face of his throne, and spreadeth his cloud upon it. He hath compassed the waters with bounds, until the day and night come to an end. The pillars of heaven tremble, and are astonished at his reproof. He divideth the sea with his power, and by his understanding he smiteth through the proud. By his spirit he hath garnished the heavens. His hand hath formed the crooked serpent. Lo, these are parts of his ways, but how little a portion is heard of him. But the thunder of his power, who can understand? Chapter 27, verse 1. Moreover, Job continued his parable and said, as God liveth, who have taken away my judgment, and the Almighty, who hath vexed my soul. All the while my breath is in me, and the Spirit of God is in my nostrils. My lips shall not speak wickedness, nor my tongue utter deceit. God forbid that I should justify you till I die. I will not remove mine integrity from me. My righteousness I hold fast, and will not let it go. My heart shall not reproach me so long as I live. Let mine enemies be as the wicked, and he that riseth up against me as the unrighteous. For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he hath gained when God taketh away his soul? Will God hear his cry when trouble cometh upon him? Will he delight himself in the Almighty? Will he always call upon God? I will teach you by the hand of God. That which is with the Almighty will I not conceal. Behold, all ye yourselves have seen it. Why then are ye thus altogether vain? This is the portion of a wicked man with God, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep. Though we heap up silver as the dust, and prepare raiment as clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. He buildeth his house as a moth, and as a booth that the keeper maketh. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not. Terrors take hold on him as waters. A tempest stealeth him away in the night. The east wind carrieth him away, and he departeth as a storm hurleth him out of his place. For God shall cast upon him and not spare. He would fain flee out of his hand. Men shall clap their hands at him, and shall hiss him out of his place. Chapter 28. Surely there is a vein for the silver, and a place for gold where they find it. Iron is taken out of the earth, and brass is molten out of the stone. He setteth an end to darkness, and searcheth out all perfection. The stones of darkness and the shadow of death. The flood breaketh out from the inhabitant. Even the waters forgotten of the foot. They are dried up. They are gone away from men. As for the earth, out of it cometh bread, and under it is turned up as it were fire. The stones of it are the place of sapphires, and it had dust of gold. There is a path which no fowl knoweth, and which the vulture's eye hath not seen. The lion's whelp have not trodden it, nor the fierce lion passed by it. He putteth forth his hand upon the rock. He overturneth the mountains by the roots. He cutteth out rivers among the rocks. His eye seeth every precious thing. He bindeth the floods from overflowing, and the thing that is hid bringeth he forth to light. But where shall wisdom be found? And where is the place of understanding? Man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. The depth saith, it is not in me, and the sea said, it is not with me. It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof. It cannot be valued with gold of Ophir, with precious onyx or the sapphire. The gold and crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be for jewels of fine gold. No mention shall be made coral or of pearls, for the price of wisdom is above rubies. The topaz of Ethiopia shall not equal it, neither shall it be valued with pure gold. Whence then cometh wisdom? And where is the place of understanding? Seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living, and kept close to the fowls of the air. Destruction and death say, we have heard the fame thereof with our ears. God understandeth the way thereof, and he knoweth the place thereof. For he looketh to the ends of the earth, and seeth under the whole heaven, to make the weight for the winds, and he weighed the waters by measure. When he made a decree for the rain, and a way for the lightning of the thunder, then did he see it, and declared it. He prepared it, yea, and searched it out. And unto a man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. Chapter 29. Moreover, Job continued his parable and said, oh, that I were as in months past, as in the days when God preserved me, when his candle shined upon my head, and when by his light I walked through darkness, as I was in the days of my youth, when the secret of God was upon my tabernacle, when the Almighty was yet with me, when my children were about me, when I washed my steps with butter, and the rock poured me out rivers of oil, when I went out to the gate through the city, when I prepared my seat in the street. The young men saw me and hid themselves, and the aged arose and stood up. The princes refrained talking and laid their hands on their mouth. The nobles held their peace, and their tongue cleaved to the roof of their mouth. When the ear heard me, then it blessed me. And when the eye saw me, it gave witness to me. Because I delivered the poor that cried, and the fatherless, and him that had none to help him. The blessing of him that was ready to perish came upon me, and I caused the widow's heart to sing for joy. I put on righteousness, and it clothed me. My judgment was as a robe and a diadem. I was eyes to the blind, and feet was I to the lame. I was a father to the poor, and the cause which I knew not, I searched out. And I break the jaws of the wicked. I pluck the spoils out of his teeth. Then I said, I shall die in my nest, and I shall multiply my days as the sand. My root was spread out by the waters, and the dew lay all night upon my branch. My glory was fresh in me, and my bow was renewed in my hand. Unto me men gave ear, waited and kept silence at my counsel. After my words they spake not again, and my speech dropped upon them. And they waited for me as for the rain, and they opened their mouth wide as for the latter rain. If I laughed on them, they believed it not, and the light of my countenance they cast not down. I chose out their way and sat chief, and dwelt as a king in the army, as one that comforteth mourners. All right, that's been another 4 chapters. Make sure you studying, praying, and applying, and donate to the cause. All right, I'm Officer Yosef with IUIC Virginia. Shalom, Most High in Christ bless.